What's up, y'all? Taylor Exchange here with another video. If you're new to the channel, I'm a part-time reseller in North Texas. I'm here to show you how I make money selling things online. So I'm going live today because I was in the middle of editing my video, which takes a few hours, and I waited to finish it. And before I finished it, I ended up deleting the SIM card that was in my laptop because I thought I didn't have any more videos that were left on any more videos that I needed to like transfer. Like I didn't transfer my SIM card all the way to my laptop. I thought it was needed to be emptied, and then I was going to charge my GoPro, so I completely jacked it up. That's what the thumbnail is. So I'm pretty much going to just treat this live as a like a tell-all about what I did with the sourcing for garage sales this weekend. We got Greg Stewart in the chat. I figured some people would show up. I appreciate it, But yeah, I was just like super, super bummed. My day was pretty casual this morning. I did go to a flea market and I picked up a few items, and then I had a chat with a woman who she started reselling whenever she had a newborn. And that's something I'm kind of interested in because I want to go like full-time reselling eventually. And my wife and I are trying for kids, and I was bouncing some ideas off of her. And that was what like broke up the video editing. So whenever I got back after that chat, I hung out with my wife for a minute, and then I started listing like items. I usually list like the easier things like hard goods that are new sealed or packaged. But so I listed probably like 8 or 10 items. And then whenever I got back to doing the videos, I had already cleared out that SIM card. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but like, I don't know. Has any of you ever done something like that where it's just like, you just press delete and you're like, like, I don't know if I can go, I probably could go to the trash can and get it and recover it. So I may do that. I may not though. It's kind of like, it may not be worth it. I don't know. Anyway, let me show you guys like some of the things I picked up. I picked up this Lacoste sweatshirt. This is like a men's large, and I don't really pick up many clothing goods. You can see the tag right there. But the Goodwills around the main Goodwill I go to, they got the coronavirus. So they're closed for 2 weeks. And I think it's been a week since they closed. And the other thrift store I go to a lot, they're repairing their roof. So it's kind of like, where am I going to get my items from? So I decided to buy some items I typically don't buy because they're a little more of a hassle to list, folding clothes, hanging them. And they're a lot slower movers than some of the electronics and shoes and some of the other things I typically buy. But I paid $2 for that at a garage sale, and it's probably like maybe a $25, $30 with, free shipping on that item. So I wish it fit me. I'm an adult medium, but the thing's just like a little too long. So it's whatever, Next up, I picked up more like clothing items. These are a pair of Levi's. It's the 501s, and the lighting's pretty bad. I haven't really figured that out, but this is like a green pair of Levi's. They're 36-30, so it's a pretty decent size. It's a little shorter guy, but I paid $2 for these. Those are in that 25, 30 range. That same garage sale, the lady had a pair of these LA Idols. Now, anytime you see like a decent pocket, it can be pretty good. This is like a lower quality. Like it looks like it's blingy, but it's actually just like kind of cheap, bedazzled stuff. I have sold LA Idol, and it's for $2. Like if you can sell it for 25, you're going to make like $14 with free shipping and everything. And I'm trying to make like $10 a pop on each item. This was a pair of Guess jeans. It's like workwear. I think there's a Guess that's like a designer type jean. This one, I looked up comps on these just because I really didn't want to, like, you can buy some jeans that are terrible. And these aren't too terrible, they're in really good shape too. So for $2, like she had a bunch of jeans, and I thought she was a reseller, but she said some of those clothing items were her son's that he had grown out of. So, Greg, you're asking, you guys have year-round yard sales for the most part? Well, the weather's pretty nice in Texas, so it's kind of like that, but it does get kind of like cold. It's like a dry cold and a little windy. So yeah, I mean, garage sales will slow down, and there's a lot of football fans here. So like a lot of people would rather watch college football on Saturday than throw a garage sale. But, I've kind of gone to them on and off through the years, but this will be the first time because I started reselling in September of last year, and there actually wasn't many garage sales in September. I remember watching a lot of Josh's videos, and there just wasn't many garage sales. I was like, where are these guys going? But they might have been like old videos, that they had on their page. So we'll find out. I'm hitting them hard because that's really where you find the gold. I mean, I can talk pretty well with people, and I usually get items priced like lower than they probably want to let go of them for, but it's just kind of one of the advantages. Whatever you have an advantage in, if you're reselling, you got to take advantage of that. Whether it's you're really smart in one category, like electronics or speakers or VCRs, or if you can repair things, like some people call it like cleaning the profit into like shoes. If you have the work ethic to actually clean a pair of shoes, it takes 5 to 10 minutes. You're going to see like some added benefits. So for me, it's like talking, like the gift of gab. I definitely like, I definitely try to like be excited about like what I'm buying. And then I try to be like, friendly with them. That always seems to help. In a lot of my videos, this was such a good video too, because I'm getting a little bit better at using the GoPro. But every time you go up to garage sale, like tell them, how are you doing? Like, how's the sale going? I'm excited to like look for something, just kind of give them that. Because if you've thrown a garage sale, like people want to sell things. They want to get that attention. Like the worst thing at a garage sale is whenever people have that drive by and they're like looking at the truck and that just like cruises on by. So, I know how that is. But yeah, garage sales, I think they're going to slow down. Like wintertime comes, people are typically holed up in their house, and we'll see. But 2020 has been a crazy year with the virus, so that's one of those things. Nurse Flipper, thanks for being here. Hello. Might have to run, but I'm at work, but I can stay while I can. Excellent. Yeah, I appreciate that. I do. I threw this video together because I accidentally deleted my SIM card. I deleted all the footage from garage sales, so I was kind of going through and gonna make a video about like what I bought. So I actually have to go to a dinner with my sister-in-law. She invited me and my wife, and she has a new boyfriend of 2 months, and I think she's going to tell us that he's moving in with her. So we're going to go over there and have some food. Next item though, the same sale. I paid $2 for these Levi's. Now these are like the peach color Levi's. It's 501s as well, which is like their most probably their most common cut. It's 34-34. That's a tremendous size. It's probably one of the more common sizes in America, and they're just really clean. So for $2. When you buy Levi's like that, I mean, you're looking at, I usually price them at $29.99 or $39.99 free shipping. Just depends. If it's fire resistant, I usually price them a little bit higher. But just, bread and butter type stuff. Then things get like a little better. So I bought this big mouth bass, like Billy, the big mouth bass. I'm going to play him too. Look at that thing. Yeah, dude. Jamming. So yeah, he's pretty dope, man. What a jam. What a jam that is. So one thing with big mouth bass here, his eye looks like it was taken out and they glued it back together. So in the listing, I just put a little thing like, Billy was out in the lake and he got hooked in the eye with a hook and had to glue his eye back together, something like that. But I paid $5 for this. He was priced at $5, and I actually didn't even counter because it's a tremendous deal. These things new in box sell for like $90 to $100, and used like that, I priced them, I think, at $69.99 or $79.99. I don't know, because it came with batteries. Those batteries, it's 6 C batteries, I think, C or D's, and that's like $12 right there. So I definitely disclosed that, and I got a picture of the batteries, and I only took 4 pictures for that one. I typically take 12 for all my shoes, and then for a lot of hard goods, I just take 6 because it fills up that bottom rack of photos. And I don't know, people say if you have 12 photos, it boosts your listings a little bit, but I already have like free shipping, free returns, 1-day handling. So things are already kind of up there, and I price pretty competitively. So I'm not too concerned with that 12 photos, but you let me know. I don't know if anyone does 12 photos every time. I'm not really sure, because it can really cut into the time it takes to pump these listings out. But I bought these Rugrats. It was new sealed. That was the only reason I bought them. It's VHS. It's 2 for $5 at Dollar General. Probably not a great buy. I actually looked them up again. I think I looked up a couple in the video, like whenever I was sourcing, and I think it was like $29.99 for 2. But when I looked closer at my laptop, it was like a specific movie that came out. So these Dollar General ones, I didn't even list them. I could probably max list them at like $14.99 or $19.99, but I'm not really sure. I probably shouldn't have bought this. It was like a nostalgia bug like jumped out at me, and I was like, oh, Rugrats, like new seal 2006. Like, okay, probably worthless here. But yeah, 50 cents, I think I paid 50 cents for those. At the flea market I went to today, let's see, Greg. Some things really don't need 12. Shoes always get 12. Video game for me would be 3. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think for video games, I do 4 actually. I do like front, back, and then I do like the case if it has the book, opened up, and then I flip the disc around and I kind of zoom in to see the scratches. So, but yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, some things I think today I put a listing with 2. It was like the adjustable dumbbells where you have like the little clamps, the ones that twist, and then I have some with springs, and it only comes with like 2 7.5-pound ones and 2 2.5s. And I took like a photo of one with like the handles on the side, and then I like flipped all the weights and put the handles this way, and I just did 2 photos. So, but weights are like, they're selling so fast right now. If you can find somebody with weights that's sitting around in their garage, you're gonna make some money. I've already sold like a few hundred pounds of weights last week, and it was tremendous money. Eric says, but you already have free returns and shipping and are doing everything else. Well, I don't think it make a big difference. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of my mindset behind it. Like shoes, people definitely want to see like every little angle of the shoe. And it's kind of like, I'll give it to them. But if you develop a good system for the shoes as far as your photos, like I list them, I take the photos in the order that they're going to be listed. So when it uploads, they're all in the same order, and I used to have to like move the photos around with my mouse, and that takes like a little bit of time. When you're listing a lot, it can be taxing. What are weights at right now? $2 a pound. Honestly, I don't know, man. I mean, it could be even 3, because I had a 45 dumbbell and a 40 dumbbell, and they sold to the same gentleman for $170. Now that's with free shipping, but each one fit in a medium flat rate for $12.80. So that'd be like 25, 70. So yeah, I mean, I guess $2 a pound is right, but if somebody really wants it, like they may jump all over it. But, and even it's almost like the used and new are pretty close in price, because the ones I sold were like super rusted out. I don't know if you saw that video, which my wife was ragging about my video because it was like I had 2 different songs I was playing with. I just bought the Wondershare Filmora video software, and it comes with some preloaded songs. So like I was trying to like mix and match like different songs, and she's like, yeah, the music was too loud. Whenever you cut it up, I don't know. It was all over the place, but yeah, the weights were selling. I sold 2 15-pound, like I call them the plastic ones, but it's actually a vinyl shell over the weight. 2 of those 15 ones sold for $59.99, free shipping. And that one also went for $12.80 in the longer flat rate, medium flat rate. So yeah, definitely find them out. I mean, there's somebody out there that has a garage full of weights that they don't want to move, and they probably hadn't touched in years. So see if you can find those people and offer them like, $50-$100 and buy all their weights. Yeah, I picked up these, speaking of weights, these are weightlifting shoes. These are Adidas. It is the Addy Power. Like Addy Power is a thing. I don't know if it has to do with the soles, but you see them in like the golf shoes for the Adidas. These are pretty much new. It was at that flea market. I paid up for these at $20. They were so clean, and they're a size 9.5, which is actually pretty decent for weightlifters because some of them are a little shorter, These are for like squats, and the comps, they were comping out at about like $100, some at $120. So I think I looked up when I listed them, there were 3 9.5s listed, and the minimum was 99, and then the max I think was 124.99. So, and 3 had sold in the last 90 days. So I was like, this is probably going to be at worst like an $80 sale. So with $20 in, like it's almost like a retail arbitrage find at Burlington or something. But I posted mine at $109.99 to kind of just split the middle of the market and see what happens. Definitely a good pickup, because that flea market is kind of gross. Like the people there are very questionable. And what's up, Lone Star? How's it going, man? If you're new to the chat, there's 7 people watching. So new to the video, I was just explaining to Greg, he was the first one who jumped in, I think, that I accidentally deleted all the videos off my SIM card in the middle of editing. Like I started editing it this morning, and then I had a conference with a woman, and then next thing you know, like I was cleaning up my laptop, because this is a ThinkPad and it's not as powerful as like the gaming, supercomputers where you have like a terabyte. So you kind of have to clean stuff up pretty quick. And for some reason, like my OCD, I just deleted the SIM card because I was going to charge the GoPro, and I deleted all my videos. That's why that thumbnail is like, it's like, that's what the Wondershare is right now. It's all corrupt. And I was like, dang. So I was like, let's go live and I'll talk about some of my items. Those shoes are definitely a great pickup. I love picking up shoes. I mean, they're really easy to list and you can store them pretty easy. So, and they sell really fast. I don't know if it was you, Louis. I think about the, you said I missed some puzzles. Maybe, I don't know if that was you at one of my videos. I picked up 4 puzzles today. These are 1,000-piece puzzles. This is like a little cottage. Yeah, I picked them up. I think she wanted $5 a piece. This was at the flea market, and she actually scanned the item because she didn't have prices. So she scanned the puzzle and she saw that it was going for $29.99 at Walmart. And she goes, "Whoa, I didn't know they were this expensive. I'm not going to charge you 30." And I was like, "Well, I hope not." She's like, "But I'll charge you $5 a piece." So she had 4,000-piece puzzles. The best one here, I think, is the Paris one. I picked up 2 of these. It's like the most colorful, and I think these are going to sell the fastest. So she wanted 20 for all 4, and I definitely wasn't going to pay that. So I said I would pay 10 for them, and I think we settled at 15. So I have like $3.75 in each one of those. They are new sealed. You know, that was the only reason I bought them. There's no way I would have bought them if it was open. And I have them all listed for $39.99 with free shipping. So I don't know. I think there was like 1,200 listed, and I think like 845 have sold, and that's just the 1,000 piece for this brand. So, you know, I kind of expected it to be like a slower sell-through rate on those because, you know, they're puzzles, but hopefully people are still like staying in and buying them. You know, they'll sell because it's new. Thomas Kendall, you did good at 15. Really good deal. Thanks, man. And, you know, the only reason I picked that up is because in one of my videos, I passed up on some puzzles, and somebody commented, and they were just like, "Dude, you missed those puzzles. Like, you should have went for them." So, like, I had that in the back of my head, and I was going through, and I was like, you know, I need the inventory. If you haven't heard, the Goodwill that I go to in my town, the main, like, big one, it's closed. Someone got the virus last week, so they're closed for 2 weeks cleaning it. And then the other thrift store that I go to once a week, it's being closed for renovations. They're redoing the roof. So I was just like, geez, man, I need to like hit these garage sales. So I definitely had a pretty good pickup on a couple items. I picked up a pair of Shocks. Yeah, Nike Shocks are pretty iconic. It's a women's pair. They're worn pretty good, but Shocks are pretty old. So like they're going to have like some wear in them. Now these I ended up paying, let's see. I think I paid, okay. So all these shoes, right? They wanted $2 for the name brand shoes and then $1 if like they didn't consider it a name brand shoe. So I picked up the Shocks. I picked up these Asics, which these are the Gel Keanu 21s, but they don't have the insert in them, which is kind of lame. But some serious runners, they get their own inserts, and I would consider them good condition. Like you can see some of the patterns, but like right here's worn pretty bad. So, you know, these didn't have the inserts. So I said, these are $1 because there's no inserts. And she was like, yeah, that's fair. And then I picked up these Reeboks, and these are kind of like the zig like pattern or something on the soles. I have one of these listed pretty high, and I think they're a pretty good shoe. So she wanted 2 for these. I tried to hand her like $3 for like all the shoes, and she was just like, I think you're at 5. And I was kind of like, okay, here's 5. But I don't know. She was kind of like sketchy. I thought I could like catch her off guard though. But these are I'll probably list these at like 40 or 50. I didn't really run the comps on them yet. And the size, they're a 7.5. So it's really not a great size. Maybe like a mom will buy it for their high schooler or junior high kid. I don't know. The Shocks are pretty solid. I've sold Shocks for like $60, you know, and I think they were women's. I sold a men's pair of black Shocks. They were really nice. It was 11.5 though. And they're like the all blacked out ones. I sold that one for like 90. So this one, I think there's like a couple issues on the marking on the other one. So I'll probably list this one at like $49.99 and just see what happens. But Shocks are pretty solid, man. They're one of those items that I'll always pick up Shocks. I mean, so that pretty much ends like what I picked up over the weekend. Let's see. Hey, Sean, check out Daryl Eves when you have a chance. He has a lot of YouTube knowledge, and I think you'd get a lot out of him. Daryl Eves. Okay. I'll write that one down. So yeah, I'm always looking for, you know, people I can like either collaborate or just like get something out of, you know, like a lot of people have really entertaining videos, but like, I like the ones that are kind of like straight to the point, you know, the meat and potatoes of it. Let's see. Lone Star said, yeah, a lot of them together. When I load a lot of them together, I do sometimes. It can be a long tail, take a while. I guess you're talking about the puzzles. But quick ROI for higher volumes, less expensive. I'm shipping with FedEx Ground, 10 to 15 as opposed to 7 to 10 each. Yeah, you're talking about the puzzles? Yeah. I'm trying to get away from FedEx Ground. I've been using Pirate Ship. If anything's less than 18 inches and it's less than 20 pounds, that's the little caveat. I've been telling people about Pirate Ship, but it's under 20 pounds. That is the way to go. I mean, I do that box in a bag thing, and I've been using a lot of our family's trash bags, so I need to buy like some trash bags for inventory. But yeah, I've saved like gobs of money when it comes to shipping the VCRs and the combo units and some of the heavier stuff. But unfortunately, I sold that 45 dumbbell and the 40 dumbbell to the same guy. I thought I could like both fit them in a large flat rate, but I guess it's only up to 70 pounds. So I wasn't able to kind of get away with that one, but I wish I would have. I mean, I ended up doing 2 separate shipments of $12.80 on that. And speaking of that, eBay actually wouldn't let me, I lied, I paid more than that. eBay wouldn't let me separate them in the platform. Like what it was he had bought 2 separate listings and they combined it, and I couldn't like separate the combined shipping. So I actually had to handwrite it and go up there and pay with my card. Like I think it was $15 because I didn't get the 10% discount. So that was kind of jacked. I was going to call eBay support and like see if they could walk me through it, but it was like right before I was going out, and I thought it'd be an easy kind of thing to do, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. So if you guys know, like definitely let me know how to like decombine shipping. Like I know how to combine shipping. And what's even more frustrating about that, it was last weekend when I was shipping on Monday morning, a person had bought 2 separate orders, 2 separate listings in the same day, and his weren't combined. They were 2 separate ones. So I don't know if it was something the buyer chose to combine the shipping or what, but like I was able to list both of his together. And yeah, it was ridiculous. He works people like Mr. Beast. You're talking about that Daryl Eves guy, and he shows how to work the algorithm to get your videos ranked higher. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, as far as my YouTube videos, I mean, I'm really just trying to learn. Like some of them I know aren't like up to par. I don't know if I even want them ranked high because people be like, oh, come on, dude. Like this is the best you got. I did pick up this mic. Let me show you guys. I picked up this toner mic. So it's got like the little thing here. This is a pretty cheap mic because that audio equipment's pretty expensive. But if you guys can like hear this and then like hear how it sounds without it, it's pretty significant difference. Like the quality I think is gonna be a lot better, and that's even out of frame here. If I had it right up close, it would sound like a lot better, So somebody had this on Let Go for $40, and it was a younger woman. I guess she put in her comment she did like Xbox Live or something, or maybe was doing Twitch, I don't know, but she gave up on it pretty much. So I offered her 20 for it, and I thought about reselling it because these go for about 40 to 50. But then, I reconsidered and I was like, maybe I would just need it for YouTube. And I said 20, and she said, yeah, I'll accept that. And I said, cool. So when she gave me her address, because I had to go, she didn't want to meet, like I had to go pick it up. It was like 15 minutes away. And I just bought like the 5.0 V8, F-150. I was like, I need like, can you like take 15? I mean, I got to drive 15 minutes to go get this thing. She was like, yeah, sure. That's fine. So I paid $15 for the mic, probably the best purchase for my business since like the scales and, maybe the product light stuff. Yeah, definitely a big pickup there. And then, if I ever, I probably will upgrade the mic eventually. I could just sell this one. It goes for about 40, $50 used. So the toner mic, definitely good. Lone Star said I came in late. What the heck happened with the garage sale footage? All right, man. So I got the Wondershare Filmora. I paid 70, I think it was 72 out the door, and it's a lifetime deal for their video editing software. So I've been working on that more than the iMovie, and I had like and I'm getting better with the GoPro. Like I'm working on getting a good intro and then trying to just get it so it's like as I'm walking up to the garage sale and then like showing some of the items and then showing what I pick up. And then when I'm back at the truck, explaining like what I paid, why I picked it up, if it's not in the footage. So I had it all up there, and I was probably like 15 minutes into it. So like kind of getting close to the end, but I stopped because I had like a video conference with a woman. We were talking about reselling with like a newborn full time. And, that's something I could see myself doing in the next year or two. So then whenever I got done with that call, I was talking to my wife and hanging out, and my dog's wanting to go out. Just give me a sec. Cool. You want to go outside? Yeah, sorry about that. So I had that conference call and I was hanging out with my wife. And then whenever I got back to my laptop, since I have a ThinkPad, I don't have like a lot of memory on here. So like, or like, storage. And I just started deleting like some of the old videos because, you kind of forget they're on there. And then my SIM card, I was like, oh, I got to charge the GoPro. I was like, oh, I guess I needed to just take this SIM card out so I don't forget that it's in the laptop when I go use it next. And I deleted all the videos. So whenever I thought about editing my video again, like after listing about 8 or 10 items tonight, it was all corrupt. And that's what the thumbnail is. It's like all of my like videos with the little triangle, and it's just like doesn't have the digital file on my laptop. And I was just like, dang, man, I wasted a lot of time shooting the video, a lot of time. I at least edited for like an hour and a half, and I'm trying to get a little better about like how I put the music in, like just loud enough for you to hear it, but not too loud to drown out like the talking with the people at the garage sales and all the noise. But Girl Hustle, what's up? Great to have you in here. I was just explaining why I'm going live today. I went through a couple of my items. You may have to catch it on the replay because I got to eat dinner with my sister-in-law and my wife and her sister-in-law's new boyfriend at probably pretty soon. I probably need to get off here and get ready, and then we're gonna go over there and eat. But yeah, lost the footage. So if you guys are doing videos, just don't delete the SIM card. Like, I don't even know why I did it. Like, I guess because like I've heard some people, they have their SIM card so loaded with videos that when they try to use it, they can't. And then all of a sudden it's like they're like stuck because they did half of a sourcing day and then they have the video. But I deleted all mine for no reason. So just one of those things. But I appreciate you guys coming in. I definitely want to do some more lives. Like I just did this one off of YouTube, so I don't even know if it has like the StreamYard. I guess that would be for inviting other people in. I'm definitely going to figure out how to do that because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that resell that I definitely want to like talk more to. And it's really fun whenever you can kind of go live and share your ideas. That's why I get on Friday nights with Friday Night Live, because I have such a blast doing that. A lot of apps to restore videos. I use them a lot. You know what? Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And I think I'm going to check my recycle bin. Actually, I may do that while I'm here. It could still be in the recycle bin. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't know. I'd have to figure it out. There's a lot of files here. Nope, that's not them. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like it bypassed my recycle bin and just like went somewhere else. So nonetheless, yeah, it does suck, but I go to garage sales a lot. So maybe I'll sucks, man. After you upload a few more videos, you'll forget about it and move on. Yeah, exactly, Brian. Like that's one of those things, man. I was just like, I hate like backpedaling on something like that because it takes so much effort to like get it going. But when you lose that momentum, it's kind of like, just go to the next one, man. Maybe I'm going to do a fun video about like something with my business, like an aspect of my business. All my videos turned to pics, real cool nature ones. Yeah. Oh man. Speaking of being mad about that, don't bring it up with like my wife, but whenever we had paid for somebody to do like our wedding photos, and they did like video of us getting ready, like the groomsmen getting ready, and her and her friends, the bridesmaids, like they lost all the footage for it. And there's some company out of Florida who like they had a brother or someone who had like the main big company, and then they were like his brother, the younger brother, was like a smaller company here. And yeah, he said he dropped his hard drive and just lost all the files or something. I'm like, dude, you probably just delete them. But she was so mad. So we got like the pictures, but we got none of the video. And it would have been so easy now that I know how to shoot videos with the GoPro. Like it would have been so easy to just shoot even a couple clips, So she wants to like recreate some of the wedding stuff at some point, and it's kind of like, oh, like going through that again, But yeah, it's depressing whenever you lose that. That's kind of why I like YouTube too, because as far as I can tell, YouTube's going to keep these videos for a very long time. And, I'm going to upload like things whenever my wife and I go on vacation. My mom's roots are in Panama. So we went to Panama last year, or maybe the year before last, I can't remember. And it was a blast, So those kind of things, like I want to save those. And like when you put them on a terabyte hard drive or something, there's a chance that it can fail within 8 to 10 years, or, maybe you drop it or whatever, it gets damaged. So yeah, you'll lose all that. But it seems like on YouTube, you can kind of upload that. So I want to turn my channel more into like, not necessarily like vlogging videos, but like definitely like focusing on reselling, because that's my passion and it's something I'm going to turn into a career. but I want to like throw in other things like whenever we start having kids and whenever I go to like, sporting events or just anything really, that's cool. And I want to like keep like a little slice of that memory online. And then who knows what those things can turn into in the future. I mean, it may turn into something where like there's companies out there that will take all digital footprints of you, and videos that are on the internet and like condense them into something great for like your great grandkids, when you pass. So that's something I kind of think about, maybe I watch like a little too much of Black Mirror, but, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Technology is moving really fast, and I kind of want to be on that wave. If you guys have been in reselling for a while or you haven't, I mean, look at all the different platforms out there right now that are popping up. I mean, I thought there used to only be like eBay and then Amazon, it was like books and stuff. And then now it's like everyone wants a platform, kind of like the streaming services. Like everyone has like a little niche streaming service, and it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know. I was talking about this with Marcus. I think it was after the stream about like the marijuana industry. Like whenever they start pumping out like marijuana cigarettes and stuff, I want to be investing in one of the companies that becomes like the Marlboro, and it probably will be Marlboro because they already have the facility set up. But that's something that like I definitely need to contact the people who are like involved with that and figure out where I can put my money in a safe vehicle. Cause yeah, I mean, you're either there or you're not, like, so. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. It's been about half an hour. I haven't done many lives. This is actually my first live. So if you're in here for the first live of Taylor Exchange, like I appreciate it. You guys are the true followers like everyone else. I can't believe you didn't show up. I thought I was going to have like 1,000 views. No, I knew I wasn't going to have that many people following. I'm just glad some people actually did, but I'm going to sign off here. I got to get ready for that dinner. You can check the beginning of the video. I should go through a few items that I sourced. I lost my footage, but you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. I'm going to have more footage. I'm going to have more sales, and I'm going to share them all with you guys. So I appreciate it. I enjoy you guys watching it. I'll catch you next time. Later.